Hello, welcome to this session on working with lists. Python's versatile data structure. Lists are a powerful tool in Python that enable us to store, manipulate, and basically to store and manipulate collections of items. They are incredibly flexible and provide a wide range of operations and methods to work with data efficiently. Python lists are ordered. So when I say ordered meaning elements maintain their order of insertion. Okay, this allows us to access elements by their operations and make it easy to retrieve specific items from the list. So lists in Python are mutable. They are ordered and they are mutable. So what is mutable? Mutable means we can modify them after creation. We can modify them after creation, or basically we can add, remove, or modify elements as needed, making lists a dynamically adaptable data structure. So if you see, lists provide a wide range of operations and methods for working with data efficiently. Lists are created by enclosing elements in square brackets. So if you see students here, this is list of students. So they are created using square brackets, and elements in the list are separated by commas. So each element in this list are separated by commas, and lists can be accessed using indexing. So if you want to access Alice, that is the first student, so you can access students 0. So here also the indexing starts from 0. So elements in a list can be added, removed, or modified using various list method. And lists are not just lists don't just have objects of same type. You can have elements of different types in list. So for example, say you can have a list item having strings, integers, floats, okay, all together. This is also a list can list so one this is one of the greatest advantage of list, is that they can contain elements of different data types. So we can have lists that includes numbers, strings, booleans, or even other lists, so providing us with flexibility to store diverse set of data types. So let's see practical examples of working with lists. Like you see, this is a list of cities. So elements in the list are separated by commas. So we are having list of cities which are nothing but strings, and you can access each element by indexing. So this will access the first city 0, and if you want to access the third city 0, 1, 2, which is the third city. So index of the third city is 2. So let's print and see. Yeah. So third city is Tokyo. And slicing. So if you want to access a range of cities from 1 to 3, so what does this return? 0, 1, 2, 3. So we get a list of elements from London, list of cities from London to Paris, London, Tokyo, Paris. So this prints London, Tokyo, Paris. So we can also get the length of the list. So how many elements, you want to know how many elements are there in the list, so you can use this function length on list instance. So this returns the length of the cities, length of the list, which is number of cities here. So this should return 4. Yeah. So in case you want to check if there is an element in the list or not, so you can just use London. If there is London in the cities, so this would return true. So you can also perform concatenating, that is adding two lists by using plus symbol. So you can add more cities, Rome and Sydney. So to this list which is already existing, we can add 2 more cities by using a concatenation symbol or the addition symbol here to add more cities and print all the cities. So in case you want to modify the elements at a particular index, so you can access element as a particular index and you can assign a new value. So we are modifying the first element here. First element, which is New York gets changed to Los Angeles. There is a function called append, which can be used to add cities to add elements to the list. So this adds elements at the end of the list. So the list now which we have is Los Angeles, London, Tokyo, Paris. So in case you want to add, so this was appending and you're creating a new by concatenating two lists, you're creating a new list and you are creating a new instance here, all cities. So what if you want to add elements, that is append to the end? You can use this function append to add a city at the end of the list. So what if you want to remove elements from the list? So there is a function called remove and you have to just pass the name of the element, specify the element and you can remove the element. So I want to remove Tokyo in this list, Los Angeles, London, Tokyo, Paris, Berlin. So I want to remove. So let's see how this works. You see, Tokyo is removed. So you can also remove by using index. So del. So I want to remove third element. So which is the third element here? Paris. See, Paris is removed. So sorting the list. So this function sort, it sorts the list based on the characters, first character. So B L L O. So N is the first N. So the differentiating character here is the third character. So since first two characters are same in these two elements of this list, so the differentiating character is N here. So N and S. So this sorts the list. So reversing the order of the list. So if you want to reverse the order of the list, which is ascending to descending or descending to ascending. So you can also have mixed lists with different data types. So we can have lists with having strings, numbers, booleans and floats. So this was about the basic data type list, how to work with lists, access elements and do some operations like sorting, reversing and how you can have mixed data types in the list.